Masquerade, Vampire, Swansong. Afro. Вампира. Окей. Это просто М. ММ. Ходячий мем.
I'm tired of waiting.
A book about alchemy? That's a weird thing to keep. Annals on the First Inquisition. How morbid.
Просто.
Not now, ma'am.
Красно.
Yes?
Huh?
Let me know if I can help you.
Окей, давай мене.
Yes?
Парадру.
No fucking way. Shit.
So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Defend myself against.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Damn do.
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, ma'am.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Переключають зелейшу. Больно. Темный экран. 5 Whitebox Speed. Eliminated діалоги. Copy uniform target. Гарно зроблено.
Leisha,
Свенс.
it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good
Did-
evening, Delson.
Good evening, Leisha.
Цей Делсін похож на цього актера.
How are you feeling?
Дрого.
I feel great.
Аквамен.
Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
That was a long time ago, you know? I can barely...
You've helped me to foil conspiracies, make the right decisions for the domain. You're not like the other children of Malkav.
О, Кавія.
Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation. You and Delson are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Шибко.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
прекрасно.
No fucking way. Shit.
So this is where you've been hiding.
Oh, Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare.
Все одночасно. Комарі.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
I hope Journey hasn't come looking for the same thing as me. This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
Скажите,
Oh, this thing's old. Does she still use it?
то
Oh, shit. Locked from
да,
the
мимо
other
забыл
side.
сказать, что стрендинг банно. Я первый еще не прошел, Ройдер. Да, стрендинг. Кодзима. Дело Коджима. Там не только стрендинг. Там еще Silent Hill. Silent Hill они делают. Silent Hill они делают. Новый Silent Hill. Ремейк второго. Ремейк с второго Silent Hill. Новый Silent Hill. Они, по-моему, делают ремейк Посмотрим. Дайте.
Well, this thing's old. Does she still use it?
Лето. Это вот как. Open door to Primogen apartment. Вот блин. Ок. Черт. Есть.
They told me not more than one retainer in the council's wing.
I think they want to be left alone.
А он Галиб внизу стоит. Галиб.
Nobody's allowed to go in or out. I don't like the sound of that.
Wow.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen.
Красная.
Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Невидимка.
I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Ma'am.
Hilda's more concerned with the men than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that. The other advisors might be hiding things from her.
Get information from... Кожен.
Richard's apartment.
Ричард какой.
He didn't change a thing, as usual.
Эти.
Richard always liked masks. Like all children of Malkov. How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions?
Ой.
I see guilt. Richard often asked me.
Явный. Education. Dog no.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
A floppy disk.
No,
That's
not
all
there.
Richard knows how to use.
Hi, Mr. Teddy.
Maybe I'll find a way to read it. So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Я говорит, я не... А, запилявит?
Not quite, Pumpkin. I want to take another look around. You wait for me here, but be good.
I will.
Эй, вампир.
Mr. Teddy. He
Only
must
Richard
be
would still
hiding
use
somewhere
that.
else.
Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions?
Mr. Teddy! Are you almost done?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Not yet, sweetie. As soon as I find something, we'll go.
Тренировал.
Ugh, impossible. It's locked.
Hazel's gonna want answers.
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's. Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
Юзать.
Just like New Orleans. This is definitely Dijon's place. Well, well. What have we here? He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
Попробуй.
A bird. Dead.
Опа.
It's from an animal. And it's still fresh.
Блин, у нее жажда крови растет. 4 крапли. Всего 12. Точно. Go to Hesley. Barrel. I'll go to.
So, do you know what's going on?
No idea.
Restricted access means nothing to you, I see. Make yourself at home. Don't mind me.
How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you. I'm guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
What do you mean?
Tell me, do you remember the last time she pulled you out of your musty hole?
It's just that
You don't remember, do you? You're still having those little memory issues, it seems. And I suppose Halsey's here too.
Of course she is.
The more the merrier.
Don't start with me, Beryl. Otherwise...
Why don't you go out and play in the sun? And let me get back to work.
Work? With everything that's going on. Hazel will appreciate your dedication.
Get out, please.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's gonna be disappointed.
Короче, не захотів. Не захотів.
Halsey's waiting for me. I hope Hazel will be proud of us.
Ее вообще нельзя. Там. Join Elsie.
Are you almost done?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Not yet, sweetie. As soon as I find something, we'll go.
Получается.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
Only Richard would still use that.
Ну, ми тут так флешку, в принципі, я знайшли.
Richard always liked masks. Like all children of Malkov.
Are you almost done?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Що я більш тут не знайшов?
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delson.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. You able to see or hear anything interesting?
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of MM.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent illusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
I found Journey in Jara's office.
How did she get in there?
I don't know. But MM joined her.
It's like there's no security here. But do go on. I want to know everything. What did you see?
They talked, and MM told her that you wanted to see her. She told her she had to bring her back. Journey agreed. That's it.
Was there anything else?
Journey was going through Jara's desk. She was looking for a file. A record with proof of the precautions she'd taken in organizing this party.
Did she find any?
She didn't find it. But I did.
That's perfect. More than I expected. Give it to Delson on your way out. I'll take care of it.
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
Приятне задання.
come here. Thanks, You've brought me journey. I knew I could count on you.
Jay is waiting in the antechamber. She's nervous. Tell Delsin to go easy on her.
We'll see about that.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
Давайте уже Галиба. О! Эти Галиба пойдет. Да. И ну красиво сделали. И реалистично. Инвестигейтор. Давай, инвестигейтор. Детектив. FX is book available. Повод. Доступ. Ага, выбор диалога.
My prince. Delsin. Zori. It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The code red is linked to the unification party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drury, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen.
Примагемы. Праймы.
What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ancilai heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius. With Jara gone, he's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Майнкрафтеро. Айолет.
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake. My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
Halo.
This is the kind of thing you delegate to a retainer under normal circumstances. What matter is so urgent that you've come to see Caius yourself?
If you don't mind, I choose not to entrust this task to anyone else. Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Gala Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever-so-pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Barrel's handwriting. He was trying to contact his associates.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
I need quiet. Not a minute to waste.
Caius's office. The key card must be in there.
These screens aren't going to watch themselves.
I've seen Caius use this type of card to access the servers.
If I can do anything to help, let me know. Can I help you with something? Can I help you with something?
If you want to talk, go see Mr. Leto.
Mr. Leto is in the server room.
I don't really have time for this.
That looks like the key to a safe.
We're stepping up security on every floor. Are you supposed to be here?
Security has been increased to the maximum. I've never seen anything like it.
Right. Evo. Right.
It's gonna be a long night.
Good evening.
Mr. Leto isn't in his office.
I need quiet.
The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
Mr. Leto is very busy.
Not a minute to waste.
Mr. Leto is in the server room.
If I can do anything to help, let me know.
Из двери, блин.
Luckily, I don't know what's going on, and I'm afraid to find out.
If only Miss Dory were here.
Was there anything else?
Bitches.
If you want to talk, go see Mr. Leto.
Mr. Leto is in the server room.
The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
Куда пойти?
Shit. What? Ross didn't make his report.
Дайте.
Barrel's handwriting. He was trying to contact his associates.
Go ahead.
If I can do anything to help, let me know. Can I help you with something? The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
Mr. Lido is in the server room.
Сервер. Где-то все.
I don't really have time for this.
These screens aren't going to watch themselves.
I've seen Caius use this type of code to access the servers.
Сервер. Yeah.
We're stepping up security on every floor.
Дайте мне понять. Это все.
As expected, nobody's answering there either.
Вот сервер.
Do you know anything about servers? Then we have nothing to talk about right now. I'm working on something important.
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shitty night.
What's the situation?
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details.
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The prince's child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him? A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore? The asset manager? What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
And you're the one who received the code red, personally.
It arrived directly, here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Anything that could be of interest to the Prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here.
Any word from Hartford?
Do you think it's them?
It would be ill-fated.
I knew we should never have trusted those damn warlocks.
Any movement with the Anarchs?
As usual, they're keeping their distance. You know it's always a pain in the ass to locate them.
Any sign of Jara?
Nothing at all. And that's not good. According to the protocol, she should have been there early. If they got hit, she would have been first in line. There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
They were behind the Quincy Market attack, weren't they?
I don't have any proof. We just caught a thin blood who wanted to trap the prince, and who told us about them. Apparently they're new in town, but Miss Drury thinks he's giving us the runaround.
Did you look into it?
I tried, but I didn't have the resources to discover anything else.
Leave no stone unturned.
Hello? You. It's about damn time. Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked. Apparently it was a real bloodbath. He and James had just enough time to get more out. They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back. I'll inform Hazel.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Call
think...
her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh! Excuse me!
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was sent by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business to manage our interests. I don't want to take any chances. Then, I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dejan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a
сижу,
suicide
смотрю,
mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
Я пытаюсь
No. You will remain here.
почитать субтитры.
Mem goes alone.
Why don't you send Dejan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dejan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
Hazel, if anything happens to her,
Трошки
Nothing.
тяжко перекласти.
You'll do nothing. It's high
Вот
time you
интриги
learned
у
to
них
trust.
свои эти вампирские.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
What? Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary, I find this moment very...
Сейчас я попытаюсь объяснить. Хикару,
I'm the
привет.
Prince of Boston, and you are the Primogen. I owe you nothing. Delson, escort them out.
Доброй ночи.
The session is adjourned. You all have your instructions.
Короче, я так понял, что один из гули или как активировал красный код. По тревогу, что типа нарушен маскарад. Я так понял. И мы, у нас вот это Галия, Пейша и М, и вампиры, они работают. Кинсона, главный, расследуют, что случилось. А это те эти вампиры, это типа они состоят в совете. И они еще между собой типа ссорятся. Много текста реально. Много текста. Кто там юрец при? Галип, вот смотри. Галип, он Вентру. Позори. Малкавиан Лейша. Авиан клан. ММ Луи. М. Все прикольные. А за кого играть не все. Звук пропадает. Да, может быть что-то с микрофоном. Сейчас есть. Работает? Да, я заметил, что что-то с микрофоном не то. Хьюстон, прием. Работает? Да его меньше трогать надо было. Чем больше ну, типа, дергаешь, он начинает. Вот. А, не хватает. Persuasion. Физиологии. Ну, игруля вообще прикольная, вселенная World of Darkness, но она такая.
Nice badge.
Вот сейчас мы будем вот. О, кстати, это тот момент, который мы смотрели с презентации.
Oh, excuse me.
Презентации мы смотрели это. Помнишь?
Message from the sheriff. Prince asked more for 5 reports. If I can't bring back their author, I must bring back the reports at least. I'll know them when I see them.
What? Yes.
That's not a good sign.
Ну-ка.
Special Agent Smith.
The FBI! Finally, some backup. Lieutenant's expecting you. Straight ahead. Watch out for the bloodstains. Forensics hasn't been through here yet.
Got it.
ФБР. Прикрою. Выноси. Там кофеек уже копы принесли, бля. Труп все валяется. А там эти копы пирожки.
Lieutenant Anderson,
Coffee,
I'm in
please.
charge of the investigation.
Special Agent Smith, FBI.
Really? Smith? Is that some kind of joke?
No, why?
Let it go. Never mind.
FBI.
I'll give you the DL.
И прикрытием
We got a call
вампиров.
from the caretaker around 2:15. He told us that one of his residents was brought in with an injury carried by his bodyguards. We sent a squad car that got here around 2:45.
Мы видели машину, которая была вокруг здания. Настя. Кто первый увидел? Первый увидел жертву. Кто первый прибыл на место происшествия? Место події. Кто перший прибыл?
Who was the first person on the scene?
That would be Baker. He's somewhere around here. It shouldn't be hard to find him.
Бейкер. Где Кэртейкер? Что такое Кэртейкер? Кэртейкер. А, охранник. Верно. Где охранник?
Is the caretaker still here?
He's in the living room.
Серьезный типок.
But I don't think you'll be able to get anything useful out of him.
А так він і є
Poor guy's in
важний.
shock.
Він і є важний. Це цей... Малковіан, по-моєму, він. Позорі. Пан вампиров. Если... Да они все там серьезные, они просто разные кланы вампиров. Типа разные, ну так они придумали эти в этой вселенной. World of Darkness называется. Есть разные кланы вампиров. Там еще Брута, Малкавиан, Тореадор, Носферату, Брута, Пирату, Малкавиан, Тореадор. Еще один какой-то я. Малкавиан. Вот те вот такие здоровые охранники, вот те здоровые такие вампиры, здоровецкие. Это еще один клан.
Okay, then what?
When they stepped inside, the guys came face to face with that.
Do we know who the victim is?
Yeah, he had his ID on him. It's the owner, a guy named Jason Moore. I don't know who this guy pissed off, but things didn't work out too well for him.
Did you secure all the exits and entrances to the building?
Yes, we've got men on the ground floor and in the parking garage.
How do you get to the parking garage?
You'll have to ask the caretaker. He's the one who took my men down there.
Да, і типа не зовсім, тому що тут, коли є в розговорах така фішка, типа як влияння, то видно очі, типа світ. Ефекти. А назад. What do they... Де охранники?
Where are the bodyguards?
We haven't found anyone yet.
Нікого не знайшли. Де сім'я?
Do we know if he had a family?
Yeah, a wife and an 8-year-old daughter. The wife, Lydia Moore, 34 years old, architect, dual citizen of Costa Rica and the US, no criminal record. Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of her. The daughter, June. We've looked and she's not here either.
Немає дочки, ми тут не обнаружили. Жена архітектор. До кримінальної відповідальності. Що ви знаєте про Мура? Потерпевшего? Тут, короче, расследование ведет вампир. Знатоки.
What have you got on Moore?
He was an asset manager. But if you ask me, he was involved in some shady stuff that we're sure to find out about. It's not every day that an accountant gets his head chopped off.
Let's move on.
Go on.
We're still looking for the head.
Буфера
We're waiting on forensics for everything else, but they're busy with another case.
Ти капець здорова. Це лейтенант поліції, це главний, короче. Назаки.
What case?
You haven't heard?
At one international place. They say it was a real bloodbath.
So, you're here to take over the case?
No. I'm working on something else. Moore's name popped up in one of our investigations, but I can't talk about it.
Okay, I'll let my team know.
Сенс. О, нарешті. Вот, включилася моя... Так, естественно.
Agent Smith from the FBI is here. We're still in charge of the investigation, so please cooperate with him.
Доложили, щоб со мною співпрацювали. Надо мовчу. Рушники. FBI. Open up. FBI.
There.
The blow came from behind.
Все, понятно, я понял.
He was decapitated. It was a pretty clean cut.
Кажуть, що дуже ровно отрезали. Сенсаура.
There's a retainer here somewhere.
Вот, він пользовал своей сверху. Оцього ж
Moore's driver's license.
Масачусетс. Ще напарники не вистачає, як Маудер і Скалі. Да. О. $100. А долар. Ви які бакси гарні. United States. 100. 152 долара. Там еще пару центов. Джейсон Мур. Поняв я.
My ship ended up at the bottom of the sea as well, like my other lives.
Його якісь... А ні. До Америки. Блин, это огромное помещение. Пончик. Пончик. Це вже типа, знаєш, це як мем. Це пончики і копи, це от. Копи їдять пончики. З цих пончиків ні. Конечно.
I'm gonna throw up.
Что такое? Полицейский.
When I knew him, he took better care of himself. What's going on with him?
What's this sim?
There are bloody prints on these bags.
Дядьку.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Аквариум
just a little
прикольный,
faint.
да.
I was expecting it, but then... Give me a minute, and I'll head back.
Sight of blood. We've all been there, haven't we?
No. Ugh, what a stench.
Назбирали, блин. А коп, типа, не може дивитися на... Ну, квартирочка.
Who'd leave that lying around?
Did you find anything? Nothing, Lieutenant.
Диви, як вони прикольно зробили. Ідеш по ковру і даже видно, типу, ти йдеш по ковру. Офігеть! Оце вони, конечно, дали, блін. Пізні. Типа, ну, видно ж це ковер, типа, плюшовий, да? І ти йдеш по ковру і, типа, слід лишається. Офігеть. Хлопчик там що блює, да? Пончики и кава, це пише тема статуски.
Why is the FBI interested in Moore?
His name came up in several financial investigations we're working on.
Скопто.
Looks like Lydia's planner. Lydia's life seems to revolve around June and her home in Costa Rica, with Jason often absent.
Мила.
The apartment has changed since my last visit.
Ми маємо знайти цього Джейсона Мура.
What a mess. Nobody's done the cleaning in ages.
Дивись, зараз я намагаюся об'яснити. Коротше, є от маскарад. Що називається вампир маскарад? Маскарад вампірів. Типа, що їх ніхто не має знати про їхню... Типа, вони существують. І хтось показав Ну, що є вампіри, типу, знаєш? Якийсь вампір себе викрав. Викрив, типу, показав, що і обратив, типу, людину. От в даному випадку цього чувака, походу, його розробив.
Jason, Lydia, and June. A little family all together. And in large format. Jason, proud of his family and his success. Jason, proud of his family and his success. Lydia, radiant and beaming. June, who looks more like Jason than Lydia. I have to question him.
He's still freaked out. I don't think it's the right time.
Oh. І дядько це.
Somebody slept here.
Ну, деталізація оцих от речей мені подобається, як зроблено. Дуже якісно. Вон подушка, диван. Ну, графіка. Як графічно виглядає от речі одягнені. Ну, навіть як виглядає оцей от галіп. Як от речі виглядають. Навіть ці куртки валяються. От. Коротше, гарно зроблено, мені подобається. Деталізація от навіть цих журналів. Так, дядько, ну не сюди.
Mr. Adams.
Що це?
No. This can't be happening. What a nightmare. So much blood.
Його знайти треба.
I tried to help him.
Ми не знаємо, хто
I told
спалився.
him we should call 911. I told him.
Ми не знаємо, хто спалився. Ми от розбираємося, розслідуємо. Я бачив із того відео, що той чувак, типу, ну, стає, типу, вампір. Його ранили, заразили, ну, типу, як обратили, чи. А ми, оцей от вампір, оцей Галіб, ота Мем, Лейша, коротше, вони як, типу, як чистильщики. Камарилья называется, Камарилья. Это как отряд, вот как вот ФБР, вот как кто разбирается, зачищает. Они как чистильщики. Короче, люди не должны узнать про существование. Вампиры существуют. И они делают все для того, чтобы типа, скрыть это. Так. He needs to get a hold to himself. Но це не його вина. Calm him down. Calm him. Not him. 3. 100% успех.
Sir, listen to me. It's all right. Calm down.
Watch.
You're safe and you did the right thing.
I did the right thing.
I need you to answer a few questions for me.
Бачу?
Yes, of course.
Повлияв.
What do you want to know?
Повлияв на нього. Треба знайти того, хто це зробив. Ну, по ідеї, да. Треба знайти, хто це зробив. Хто ці козні строє. Хто із вампірів або з людей хоче їх підставити. Викрити. Це падло. На реальных событиях. А как звать эту вишку в Яндексе? Помнишь, типа мы її питали? Яндекс. Голосовой. Иза. Как ее? Алиса. Да. А, ты там? Она ж там на компьютере. Алиса. Алиса, передай привет, Юра. Он вам тоже передает. А ну скажи, Алиса. Кто такие вампиры? Слышно было? Слышно было, что Алиса сказала? У меня просто ноутбук сзади, ну, я же стримлю на компьютере, а ноутбук у меня сзади. И как-то там Алиса она, я говорю, Юрий, привет. Она говорит, он тебе тоже передает. Сейчас. Давай я попробую еще раз. Сейчас. Иса. Добрый вечер.
Я здесь.
Юрий, привет передай. Привет, Юрий. Иса. Кто такие вампиры?
По данным поисковики, вампир. Живой. Ночной образ жизни, сосущий кровь людей, посылающий кошмары.
Да, давай все раз Юрий, привет передам. Интернет пропадай. Продолжим. Ого, сколько вопросов задает. Bodyguard.
Do you know his bodyguards?
Yeah, there's Jack, James, and Wu. But you won't hear me singing their praises.
Why not?
Oh, they're good at strutting around and acting tough when everything is going well. But where were they tonight? Can you tell me that? That was their job, right? They were paid to protect him.
Цей дед, знаешь что? Це дворецкий. Типа дворецкий, знаєш, як в Англії. Дивиться за хазяйством там. Збирає там. Дивиться за дітьми. Все робить. Дворецький. Ну там багато чого у нього входить в його. Двері відкрив. Короче, повністю все робить. и охранники. Все. 10 в одном.
What do you mean by acting tough?
More than once I overheard them talking to Mr. Moore, like they were his boss. The world upside down.
They worked for us, just like your dear Mr. Moore.
I hope they won't find another job anytime soon.
По Альфред. Барримор. Да, типа. По Альфреду этого. Брюса Уэйна у Бэтмена.
Tell me about the evening again, please. What happened tonight?
Mr. Moore left with his 3 bodyguards earlier in the evening. One of them got in the car, and Mr. Moore came down around midnight.
And then?
They came back around 2 a.m. Mr. Moore was limping. He was leaning on one of his bodyguards.
Barrymore?
He was bleeding.
Was he injured?
I told him I could call an ambulance or a doctor.
Sherlock.
But he didn't answer. I went closer to insist, but Wu told me they were in control of the situation, that it was no big deal. They went upstairs, and I saw drops of blood in front of the elevator. I told myself they were being unreasonable. What did those 2 goons know about it? So I called Mr. Moore on the internal line. Several times.
Did he pick up?
Not once. So I went upstairs and rang the doorbell. But nobody answered. So I went back down to the front desk and I called you.
Багато питань дуже.
Did you know Mr. Moore well?
We weren't friends, if that's what you're asking. But we got to know each other.
Ми не були друзями.
With time. He was a creature of habit. Since he worked late, he would often ask me for things at night. A newspaper, batteries, ice. I think he asked me for just about everything. I prided myself on always being able to get what he needed. No matter what time it was. You'd have thought he pretty much lived after dark.
Like his clients.
Странно, да.
Did Mr. Moore have many visitors?
For a man with his status, it was nothing surprising. But, well...
Yes?
His visitors mostly came in the middle of the night. I must admit, that's a little unusual.
That's what working for us is like.
He told me he had a lot of foreign clients, and he had to juggle different time zones. That's what working from home is like. He had colleagues over for late-night meetings, too. But since little June was born, not as many people came around.
That was wise.
Що, в мене цей повод повиситься, то він його сам з'їсть.
Did he have any enemies that
Трошки поговоримо, він його сам з'їсть.
No, he was a very respectable man.
З'їсть його.
No bad company or anything.
Except for us.
Faithful.
Without any disrespect to the deceased, were you aware of any extramarital affairs he may have had?
Mr. Moore was a good man. He would never have disrespected his wife or even contemplated it. I'm sure.
She
could have been okay with it. There were no young women coming and going.
That's a very inappropriate question. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Hey, давай. What can he tell me about his wife? What can he tell me about Rozinko?
Do you know his wife?
Mrs. Moore is a model resident. She always has something nice to say to the staff. And is the first to welcome new neighbors, too. A true lady.
True lady, okay. Що це таке? Риторик. Сексис 0. Ой. Was she faithful? Does she have any... Чи мала вона врагів?
Do you think anyone could have been so angry with her that they could have taken it out on her husband?
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Не думаю, він так.
It's true that lots of people could have been jealous of her. But not to that point.
Троє дворецький, така робота, все може бути. Трошки кровушки польє. Поп'є. Каже, що кров стариків не смачна. Може, свого вампір його не вкусив. Де вона?
Do you know where she is?
Mr. Moore told me
Я
she'd gone
теж
to their
так
home in
подумав.
Costa Rica. She goes there pretty often.
Подивися на нього.
She's an architect.
І
And
не
she likes to
хочеться
work in her
пити
home
його
country.
кров.
She has family there.
Дивишся на цього діда, на його пачку, і не хочеш пити його. Давай спробуємо. Фейла.
Do you think she could have been having an affair?
I refuse to speak ill of Mrs. Moore. I will not dignify that question with a response.
Can he tell me about про дочку?
I imagine the girl left with her mother.
Not at all. It was the start of the school year, and Mrs. Moore left 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen her since Monday, when Mr. Moore took her to school on the first day. She must be staying with a friend. Poor little thing. Thank heaven she wasn't here.
Ти дід, бля. Мені вже надоїв цей дід, бля. About parking garage. Про парковку.
The lieutenant told me there was an access to the basement.
Доступ до гаража.
Using the service elevator
Используйте ліфт
through the kitchen.
через кухню. Вам
need a
потрібна
magnetic
карта
pass to
магнетична.
I
Я
gave a
дам
spare to
вам.
your colleagues who wanted to go down there.
Якщо ви хочете
I
спуститися
still have
вниз.
the original.
Я маю
Do you want
оригінальну.
it?
Хочете?
Please.
Звичайно. Це він нам дав карту, можна валити. Це оце з дідом треба було 30 минут говорити, щоб він нам карту дав. Дав би зразу.
Thank you for your statement.
You have to find out who did this, officer.
Найдіть того, хто
Justice
його
needs to
вбив.
be done for him.
Порсько. Очок
And for
тече.
his family.
And we need to find out who's messing with us.
Справедливість тому.
That's what we're here for. You can count on us. Stick around in case we have more questions.
Ми для цього сюди і прийшли. Був Сікорський, заходив. Я ж стрімав уже сьогодні. Walking Dead, а перед цим ще був цей Сибірія, теж гарна гра, класна. Якщо будеш мати час, може, теж прикольна гра. Прикольно, Юрец, тоже. Называется Сибирия. Там про... Вона типа як Лара Крофт, але типа вона не б'ється. Типу... То адвентура, от типа от як от зараз. Бачу, це жанр, як от ми зараз граємо, це називається Adventure. Типа пригодницький.
A real jungle in the heart of Boston. A truly peaceful oasis.
Називається пригодницький.
Why were you looking for peace, Jason?
Короче, Adventura це називається. Adventure. Runner. Walking Dead. Дуже крутий. Офігенний. Ну, там графіка така, типу мультик.
I warned you.
Але дуже цікаво. Прикольно. Ну, як серіал дивишся. Як серіал дивишся. Ну, я не знаю, чи тобі сподобається, ну, є шанс, що сподобається.
We destroy all that we touch.
Там просто графіка така специфічна, типу як намальована. Ну, як рисовка така, знаєш. Але, типу, по атмосфері, по всьому, по бойовці, іменно по... Там ця Мішон, помниш Мішон? Та афроамериканка, Мішон з катаною. Ото про неї. От там. 2016-го.
They wanted to bring a little vacation back home.
Там, дивись, як тобі об'яснити. Там є 2016-го і ще там є 2018-го, по-моєму. Є ще раніше, 2008-го, 10-го. От, коротше, і ця Мішон 2016-го. Walking Dead, от як випустили серіал, да? От серіал, от він йшов з моменту виходу. Отак була фірма оця Telltale є, яка робила ігри. І вона зробила такий, можна сказати, проривний жанр, типа, ігри індустрії. Це типа як ігровий серіал, по суті. Типа, що? Типа ти ходиш, типа, там всякі динамічні події відбуваються, там зомбарі лізуть, є щось. Ти маєш кнопки нажимати швидко. Q. Там б'єш по голові зомбаря. Є. Там є. Потім вниз, типа, у ворот треба. Різко, типа, в таймінг попасти. Типа, вибрати діалог треба. Типа, як ти вибираєш діалог, це як тут, от, де вампіри. Від мого вибору, мого діалогу залежить, типа, далі, що буде з сюжетом. Save zone found.
That must remind him of Costa Rica. It's a whole way of life there. Slow down and enjoy things, in contrast to Jason's life. It seems like gardening is a real passion for Lydia. Not sure Jason shares your enthusiasm.
Це така гра, що... От як є люди з різними нервовими системами і настроєнням, отак є ігри з таким настроєнням. Є з таким настроєння детектив. Різні. Самі це настроєння создавати собі. Бо хто не вміє його це кіно, слухати музику, пограти. І це теж нам создало цю ауру.
One of the weapons is missing.
Не хватає. Зброї не хватає. Її. От якимось мечом челіку і башню відірвали. Треба знайти... Треба... У мене ж є карта вже.
This sort of formal decor might impress Boston high society, but not me.
Я ж можу піти уже на цей ліфт. А мені казали, що через кухню. Хата така огромна, блін.
The victim lost a lot of blood.
Жертва потеряла багато крові. Треба знайти ліфт.
That's not a good sign.
А, вот ліфт. Leave and end investigation. Stay and continue investigation.
I've still got work to do.
Де цей ліфт? Гараж.
That's not a good sign.
Go ahead. It's okay.
Окей. Зараз подивимось.
Where in God's name is forensics?
А вот ще тут. Сказали, що через кухню. А вон чи на другий поверх. Другий поверх ще. Йо-моє, ціка хата. Пізду. Бібліотека, чувак. Тікається, я тільки на першому поверсі. Треба подивитися, блін. От кухня. А, ми тут були. І там веб-злот. Да-да, вот цей ліфт. Вот цей ліфт, куди мені треба. Кінь, хатай. Вот цей веб. Ця хата. Цікаво подивитися всю хату.
My sire always said that at a prince's court, like in a game of chess, you must know when to sacrifice your pawns.
Хочеться щось опускати.
June's whole life in pictures. June dressed up for Halloween.
I'll finish here and I'm on my way.
June celebrating her 4th birthday.
Jason and June, probably on a beach in Costa Rica. The diary of an 8-year-old girl, June, Jason's daughter.
Led Zeppelin, блин. Ліфт підземний Лас-Вегас. Там в підвалі цього будинку.
Oh?
Good luck, decoding. Дивись, коди. 94-84. 56-83. Треба запомнити. Another hidden secret for you. Good luck, decoding. Блін, це подсказка. 89-537.
Interesting.
47-46. 56-83. 94-84. 56-83. Сказка, короче. Десь є код. Восемь, 6. Стоять.
You must be Smith.
Yes.
Rickman.
Have you found anything?
Not yet. This is the girl's room. There's no sign of her. I guess that's a good thing.
I'm going to take a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Smith.
Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June?
Повним сфоткай. Я от хотів. Шість, 83, 94, 84. 6, 8. У цієї малої отдельна квартира тут.
A bathroom with a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
Так, треба скіпати. Просто хотів подивитися, щоб нічого не упустити, знаєш.
I've never been in this part of the apartment before. Jason, Lydia, June, in Costa Rica, I think.
Я не знаю, чим він займався. Та квартира.
Someone tossed a bunch of stuff in this bag, in a hurry to leave.
Beryl, will you ever change?
Знайшли щось.
I understand better now. The prince asked more for a complete report on the members of the Primogen.
Знайшли щось. Аркей. О, ключі від машини знайшли.
Someone tossed a bunch of stuff in this bag, in a hurry to leave.
Збирався покинути.
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
От код. Це мої. Це вже. Все раз.
The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract for some people.
Вже кожній дрібниці пропустиш, будеш вертатися.
Bottle of disinfectant, obviously handled by someone who was bleeding. It must have been used to dress a wound.
Ось було. А, дивись в телеку цьому. В зеркалі цей. Обалдеть. Your heart is in overwhelming attachments. Today's test for you. It's time for some soul searching, but don't pardon. А у тебе який знак? У тебе цей? Арі. У тебе, по-моєму, цей. Апрель. Там? Овен. Погода. 50 Клауді. А кому позвонити можна? Можно позвонить кому-то? Можно позвонить кому-то, юрец. Португалия зараз. Да, прикинь, є такі вот.
A cell phone. Locked, of course.
В нього жажда росте. Жажда цього. Даже боюсь собі представити, що буде.
The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract for some people.
Коли йому бачимо. Вони мене. Как она позвонит?
A drafting table. That must be Lydia's desk. The blueprints of a house on the west coast of Costa Rica. Pura Vida Extension Project.
Цей чувак архитектор. Вот. Архитектор. Якість, як кажуть, живе в деталях. У нього тут та квартира ніби як фірма. А чому би і ні? Да, ось це. Гараж поїхав. Я машину проверю.
Can you take a look at the cards, please?
I'll run the plates.
Hey, mister. You can't go into the parking garage. It's a crime scene.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Oh, hi. Officer Norton. Hey, they didn't tell me you were coming down.
Got something?
Wyatt saw Moore leave at 2:25.
Wyatt?
The parking attendant, part security guard, part valet. Anyway, a car that belonged to the victim left in a hurry. Or at least he thought it was Moore, until he found out he got his head cut off. There's skid marks on the ground and signs of a minor accident at the exit. He must have really been in a hurry.
Кресов на такій дошці, да, тепер я звідки баблон таку хату. Архітектор треба буде вчитись.
He?
What?
You said he must have been in a hurry. You're saying it was a man.
Oh, no, it just slipped out without thinking. It could have been a woman. Do you think it was the murderer?
We're not sure of anything at this point. I've got a few questions.
Few questions. Which car?
Do we know what kind of car it was?
Yeah, we called it in. It's the victim's sports car. Wyatt said there's only the sedan left.
You mentioned skid marks.
Yeah, they're very distinct. They start from his parking space and go all the way to the exit. They clean this place twice a day, so there's no doubt they're fresh. The driver peeled out of here in a hurry.
She didn't.
And you said there was an accident near the exit.
Yeah, minor one. Broken headlight, paint marks. He must have had a hard time handling it.
Did you find anything else?
No, that's it. Since we're still waiting for forensics, we gotta be careful. But you know how it is, right?
Where's the witness?
Wyatt? He's in the security booth over there. He's super nice. I don't think you'll need to question him again. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Так, спортка, а вот следы.
Still looking.
Оп. Оп, тихо. Оп, тихо. Маленько. Вот спорт. Спорткар. Поверец. Тачку на. Проход где? А тут типа охрана. Следы від машин.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Oh, hello. McLean. Can I help you?
Just a few questions. Moore had several cars, right?
Yeah, I think so. But you better talk to Wyatt about that.
Your colleague mentioned an accident that happened tonight. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, no. Not yet. Wyatt told us everything he knows.
You questioned the caretaker when you arrived?
We didn't have to. Wyatt told us everything we needed. He's a real team player. If you want to find out more, you should talk to
Wyatt.
Oh, so you know him too?
Сенсаура. Пиклок. Спект.
There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it.
Що ради чого це? RX. Цей мусор.
Locked. I have to find a way to open it. Locked. No. That's impossible. Can't be forced.
Safe zone.
Even access to the trash is restricted here.
Security. Corona.
Hello, Mr. Bizori.
You must be mistaken. I'm Smith. Agent Smith.
Yeah, sure.
Do I know you?
Everyone knows who you are.
Хрена себе.
Is it just me, or are you pals with all the cops around here?
Let's just say I'm pretty intuitive. You know what I mean. In the years you've been hunting us, you've acquired a hell of a reputation among our kind. I didn't know you would come. I'm not looking for any trouble. I didn't do anything wrong.
Just who the hell are you?
Me? I'm nobody. The name's Wyatt Alvarez. I was embraced 5 years ago.
A thin blood. I spent years hunting them when Quentin King ruled Boston.
Unfortunately for me, the blood of my sire was already weak. So I can still catch glimpses of the sun, but I don't have actual powers.
Do the Kindred know you exist?
Yeah. I followed the rules, but the prince told me he never wanted to see me again, so I try not to make waves. I try to help out, here and there. I'm hoping someone will notice one day, and I'll be allowed to become a true kindred.
That's not very likely, if you ask me.
Это гуль. Они типа не вампиры, но... Я тоже так подумал, что он подозреваемый. Автоматически.
That's not very honorable.
What? But I...
Stay the way you are.
How can you say that? You're like a god to me.
Quit dreaming. Immortality is a curse. Believe me. You should enjoy the fact that you can still stand the sunlight.
Это гули. Типа те, кто служит вампирам. Они, но они не вампиры. Давай, вот такая вот.
Who created you?
His name was Victor, but he died last year.
И как это? Вампир. Потому что это типа как высший вампир. Недовампир.
What are you doing here then?
I thought it was a pretty cushy gig. It leaves me with a lot of spare time, even while I'm on the job. And it also means I can live at night.
Вампир-прапорщик. А это... это вампир... майор. Там, я не знаю, это полковник. А это вампир-прапорщик, блин. Вот так.
Are you involved in what happened up there?
Not at all. I swear. I've got a sweet job here. I'd never risk it.
Я бы, он говорит, я бы не рисковал. Это не, я бы не рисковал своей работой здесь. Это не, я бы не рисковал вообще, он говорит. Это не он. Have him go over the night.
So what happened?
I've got no clue. My shift started at 10 p.m., as usual. The sixth floor tenant left around 11. At midnight, one of Mr. Moore's bodyguards came down to get the car. They were going to a party, apparently. I didn't see them come back. Then, around 2:20 or so, one of Mr. Moore's cars went flying out of here. It hit the wall near the exit.
Jenna, Mr. Moore.
Did you recognize the car?
Yeah, it was his sports car. The only one like it here.
Did you see who was behind the wheel?
No, it's got tinted windows. I thought it was
Окна были затонированные, не было.
But from what happened upstairs, I doubt it now. Hey, were you the one who...
You really think if it was me who did it, I'd be standing around here trying to figure out what happened?
You really think it was me who... I would be standing trying to how that happened? Okay. Ask him about bodyguards. Ask him unlock to dumpsters.
How do you open the dumpsters in the garbage room?
What dumpster?
The dump... Are you toying with me?
Играешь со мной?
No, but the cops already looked.
Cops already
There's
looked.
Nothing there.
Копы закрыли это.
Open it.
Mr. Missouri, I promise you won't find anything there.
Confrontation.
And I can't open it anyway. It's for staff only. Why do you want to go through the trash anyway?
Упоротый муди этот попался. Your limits to passion.
I have to comb the place, that's all.
Uh-oh.
That's enough now.
I really can't, sir. But it's not personal. Listen.
Не можешь
We're just
говорить.
gonna forget this conversation ever happened
Excuse me? You didn't just try to corrupt my memories, did you?
Он только что хотел на меня повлиять.
I'm so sorry, Mr.
Вампир охеревший,
I shouldn't
блин.
have.
Оли.
I know. How can I make it up to you?
Охеревший. Waiting.
Are you gonna stand there like an idiot all night?
Win conference.
No, really, I can't. I swear, there's nothing of interest in there. I was really hoping we'd come to an understanding.
Прапорщиков.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bazori.
What? Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Bitch. Тік від мене. Та ні, та він вампір теж. Це вампір. Вампір прапорщик. Я ж сказав. Левший.
Damn it. He played me for a fool.
Скотин. Прапорщик утік. Сікорський, блин. Бачок. Бачок.
Look at that.
Треба його з'їти.
I need to see you there.
Right on.
Треба... Блин. Короче, засос ему срок. Ладно. И в таком контексте коп. Сосай куда сай копу, блин. Може ще трошки. Ой. Походу йому вже цей. Коротше, у мене... Отам, бачиш, де синє, там фіолетове таке знизу. Так от, якщо воно достигне максималки, то йому башню, типу, рве, і він буде кидатися на всіх. Прям на всіх буде. Це ми от. Ой. Батько. Сирен.
I have to find a way to open it.
Той, блин, вампир с паков. все. Дайте. Ще раз. Із термос. Якби підсвічено он. Що дальше?
Do you know if our backup's on the way? It should take a long time.
А, він каже, що нема челіка. Челіка нема. Челік пропав.
Any news, guys? Still looking.
Hilda's planned for everything, even her eventual end.
Do you know if our backup's on the way? It should take a long time.
Тебе нужно тачку. Оцей сволочь. Я уже тут. Да все. Да и ты. Тачка якби.
There's nothing in it.
Чого нема?
There's nothing in it. Can't be forced. I have to find a way to open it. Locked. I have to find a way to open it. Can't be forced.
Я уже. Да, надо идти.
An old glass bottle taken from the trash. An old glass bottle taken from the trash.
Общаться. Okay.
Sorry, Smith. A little busy here.
Hurry up. We need something, guys. I'll finish it and I'm on my way.
Huh. You managed to calm him down. I thought that would be impossible.
Yes, and he was able to answer a few questions. I've just got one more question.
Yes. What do you want to know?
I think we're done here. Thank you.
Иди.
Sorry, Smith, but I've got work to do.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Японский. Кажется, челик.
The mayor's deeds. Portfolios of old shares.
Чейка скибна.
Son of a bitch wasn't messing around. Have you seen all that cash?
Да, ну ты... Там еще есть...
The mayor's deeds.
Это как... Вот кейс. Пиклок.
Dijon, are you making plans in case things go south? Or are you planning to leave us? An auction. Acquisition of Lot 87, Dijon Siaka. A trumpet belonging to Don Ellis.
Йоу! Приповат. Уже взломали ее, кстати. Вот это вот, который я... Вентуру эту про вампиров. Окей, как ты там?
An auction. Acquisition of Lot 87, Dijon Siaka. A trumpet belonging to Don Ellis.
Выформил уже Влад Джайро.
Portfolios of old shares.
Играем за этого вампира, он расследование. Расследование вампира. Браузер.
Auction. Acquisition of lot 87. Dejan Siaka.
Неплохой такой Warframe, правда?
Belonging to Don Ellis.
Скиллухи нормальные у нее. Такая довольно интересная. Айра. А куда дальше? Ой.
A Boston manufacturer's files. The mayor's deeds.
Короче, Джайра получилась вроде плохая.
This is where I met Moore for the first time. Human logic is beyond me. What's the point in doing that?
Дары. На оружие, ну на оружие, да, я.
A souvenir from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange.
Оружие не зарюсь. Парвинцы тяжело, дает толку мало, от Инкарнон. Оружие. И то намного больше толку за счет... За счет способности 2000% увеличения урона.
Nice collection. Working for us has its advantages.
Блин, смотри, какая детализация это. Вообще вещей в игре. Китайские деньги. Пани. Видели когда-то юани китайские? Пан. Они... Сто 110, да? На 10 рублей похоже. States of America. $10. Смотри, какие $10. О, это мне... А, да, забыл, не сдам никак. Смотри, какие эти. $10. Старые. Вани. Больно. Представляешь, какая детализация? Очень красиво сделали игру. Детализация очень. Ну, так смотрю, вещи, конечно. Французская студия Након. Юань, да. Нет. Коллекционные китайские доллары 535 года. Enemy Break. Юрес, давай там чаек. Да, уже будем скоро заканчивать. Дали? Ключи от архива. Он
A safe.
Опа.
Now we just have to find the code. Lydia and June at the beach. Lydia and June at the beach.
Так, а я как код узнаю? Нормально. А, потихоньку. Работаем. Как? Enter code. А я как какой код? 9484. Я не знаю, какой код, блин. Это юз. Задуйте код. Вот. Тоже код. Аркей. Сказал фоткой коды. Ага. Какой же код? Что, идти туда опять в комнату? Где эта дочка? Комнате.
Officer Baker, can I help you?
Were you the first person to arrive at the scene of the crime?
Yes, sir. My partner and I were the first to get here.
Just tell me about it.
We got the call around 2:20. The caretaker had called because a resident was injured. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. The poor guy was in a panic. He told us he'd seen one of the tenants, Jason Moore, enter the building, and he looked hurt. He was being held up by his 2 bodyguards, and he was bleeding a lot.
Did he see the wound?
Yeah, he said the victim was holding his right hip. So I went upstairs with the caretaker. We saw blood in the elevator and on the landing. I rang the doorbell, but nobody answered, so the caretaker opened the door. I identified myself. There were traces of blood leading down the hall away from the entrance, and just after that, I found the decapitated body.
О, тут много вопросов.
Did your partner come with you?
Где партнер был?
No, he stayed in the foyer to secure the entrance to the building.
Входе в здание. Вы прикасались к
Did you
телу?
touch the body?
No.
Нет.
There was nothing I could do to help him, so I
Не было уже
secured the
чему
scene.
помогать.
I put my gloves on to take his ID out of his jacket pocket so we could identify
Взял
him,
перчатки,
and
взял
I called it in.
ДНК.
Where was the caretaker during that time?
I told him not to come inside, but he followed me. When he saw the corpse, he was really shaken. He wouldn't let go of me.
Then what did you do?
I called for backup. They told me that forensics would get here as soon as they could. They were out at another case. That was their top priority.
After that?
I secured the entrance to the apartment.
Так.
Were you able to find the bodyguards?
No, there was nobody here. But they must be somewhere. We're looking. After that, I searched the ground floor. There was nobody around. But from the looks of things, somebody searched the apartment. When Sergeant Lehane got here, she took care of upstairs. It's a good thing, too, because it took everyone else another 15 minutes to get here. She didn't find anyone there.
So there's no sign of the family then?
Nothing. The place is empty.
Место было. Да, это. И как мог. Вот так вот можно.
That's it? Oh yeah. The guys in the parking lot said they saw one of Moore's cars leave after he came home. Hey, do you think the wife was in cahoots with one of the bodyguards to get rid of the husband?
I'm listening.
Well, a lot of times in cases like these, it's the spouse who did it. What if the wife was having an affair with one of the bodyguards? She packs up her and her daughter's stuff, while her lover lures the husband into a trap somewhere. For some reason, things don't go according to plan. He comes home injured and figures out what's going on. He attacks his wife, and the bodyguard kills him to protect her with whatever he happens to find. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Типа он... Смотри, этот полицейский думает, что этот чувак... А кто тогда... Что-то за тело там при входе без головы? Кто тогда? Тут пишет, что... Типа этот чувак напал на жену, а охранники защищали жену, типа, и что вот это вот, кто на машине уехал, это была, наверное, жена. Так запутано, блядь.
Not bad. Keep digging, Baker. It was my greatest pleasure before. Now everything tastes like ashes.
Magnetic key. Magnetic. К этой комнате в точке, это что недалеко ведь.
There.
Давай запишем. Я обычно фоткаю. Я обычно фоткаю. Где? Руки. А этот раз я что-то решил. Давай разберемся, блин. Давай попробуем. Как все получится? 56, 83. Не. 89. 137. Восемьдесят. Сорок шесть. 56. 80. Неправильно, прикинь. 94. 84. Девяносто четыре, 84, 568. Не прокатит. 56, 83. 56, 8. Шесть. Да хрен я угадаю, видишь, это не работает. Тут какие-то вот эти вот прекрасные пятна. Это из этих. Это что-то другое, юрец. Джека не разобраться в цій справе. %. 5 сентября. 5 сентября. Я не думаю, что это обязательно. Как это? Это типа опциональный.
I'd rather not know how much that's worth.
Вот единственное, что я...
Nobody told me there would be a retainer here.
А, вот тут и не был.
The ghoul who was searching here was looking for something specific.
Кули. Кули, вьё.
Ugh, what a mess. A fortress security catalog. They install highly secure rooms.
Читай.
What are you playing at?
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Don't mess with me. Who are you?
Calm down, Mr. Bazori. I meant no disrespect. I work for the council.
Why would the council have sent her without warning me?
Most of the time, they send me to clean up.
Are you behind this?
No. I got here after it happened.
What's that file you've got?
Oh, an account file. Have it. Here you go.
Okay. Let's see how much she knows. All right. What have you found?
Oh, I'm a little embarrassed. I'm not really allowed to talk about my missions.
Сейчас я ей это... Задоминирую ее. Смотри. Опа. Смотри. Видел? Не получилось. Ой, получилось.
I don't have time for this. Give me what you have.
What I've got. Of course, sir.
Видел?
Here. That's everything.
You made the right choice. Tell me exactly what they asked you to do.
I got a message at 2:20 telling me to go to this address. I was supposed to pick up more and some financial documents. After that, I was supposed to wait for further instructions.
Опять будет доминировать, смотри. Make her read next message about. У меня просто мало вот это. Не получилось.
Read the message you received.
I don't have that phone with me. Too risky.
Well?
I hope I'm not going to have any trouble.
Блин, сейчас скоро башню сорвет. Есть, получилось. Зазомбировал.
But there's no point in having two of us here. You're going to go home now.
Very well, Mr. Bazori.
Да, но у него уже сейчас саму башню сорвет у него. 10 этих. Опять сусай куда-сай делать. Срочно. Так, бро, извиняй, конечно.
Okay, sure.
Придется сосай куда-сай делать. Unholy Resonance. Experience бонус. Короче, когда я эту Сосай Кудасай сделал, то... Вот. Его типа как поглощаешь какие-то эти. Смотри, куда я его засосал. В комнату. Да, но у меня он кончил. Жизнь. Body will be found. Experience book.
An auction. Acquisition of lot 87. Dejan Siaka. A trumpet belonging to Don Ellis.
Прятали чувака. А, рядышком.
Deeds, stock portfolios. Moore doesn't just manage the Camaria's business.
Что дальше?
A Boston manufacturer's files. Portfolios of old shares.
Да дальше.
Sorry, Agent Smith, but I'm a little busy right now.
Сейчас я съем, блин. Я уже 2 офицера съел. Как? И тебя з'їм. Васик ты, Васик.
Ugh, what a mess. Fortress security. The ghoul who was searching here was looking for something specific.
Так, вот дальше. Вот я вот запутался, я уже дальше не знаю. Gather reports about Primogen, Doctor.
That guy had it all. Huh. You managed to calm him down. I thought that would be impossible.
Yes, and he was able to answer a few questions.
Huh. You managed to calm him down. I thought that would be impossible.
Yes, and he was able to answer a few questions. I've just got one more question.
Yes. What do you want to know?
Ничего нету, но.
I think we're done here. Thank you.
Я что-то тут не могу, уже ничего не нашел. Уже надо просто свалить отсюда и все. Сейф надо открытый. Сейф.
Sorry, Smith. A little busy here.
Так, а там не подходит. Там ж не подходит. Коды-то нет того, коды. Они не подходят. Я так думал, что мы типа должны найти того. Или кажется.
The blow came from behind.
Sorry, Smith, but I've got work to do.
One of the weapons is missing.
Interesting.
That must remind him of Costa Rica. It's a whole way of life there. Slow down and enjoy things, in contrast to Jason's life.
А, ты имеешь в виду сейф-то? Строго.
Mess.
Any news, guys? Still looking.
Тяжело.
The blueprints of a house on the west coast of Costa Rica. Pura Vida Extension Project.
Или может на парковке? Да, возможно. Да полюбась, тут полюбась щось пропускаєш, полюбась десь. Реально.
Find anything?
Nothing yet.
Hurry up. We need something, guys.
I'll finish here and I'm on my way.
Oh. Yo. Another hidden secret for you. Good luck decoding.
Oh?
Реально, как я буду декодировать, блин. Это код для декодера. Да иметь декодер. Декодер. Дай Курасай всіх офіцерів, що це.
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
Oh. Що можна було йти по
Mom! Dad gave me a phone this morning for the first day of school. He surprised me and I'm coming to see you tonight. Don't tell Abuelita, it'll be a surprise to her. And Dad's coming too. I can't wait to get there. XOXOXOXO.
Damn it, Lydia. I can't do it without you. If you could just see June. I can't tell anyone. I'm not gonna make it. I need... I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. I should have left. The three of us should have gone. Stayed at Pura Vida the way you wanted. I'm so sorry for what they did to you. I'll always love you, Lydia. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Він записав на запись. Хорошо. Опа.
Fine vintages imported from Europe. Moore knew how to treat his guests. Fine vintages imported from Europe. Moore knew how to treat his guests.
Breathe. You're gonna be okay.
Когда потеряться можно. Потеряться.
wet laundry. Mold. It's been here for several days.
Пойти вниз. Проверим. Закругляться. Очень. Да, это мы посмотрим.
Nothing yet.
Но сразу подсветить, ну типа как дается видно. Там где можно взять, типа, открыть, там можно трогать. Можно найти.
Do you know if a backup's on the way? It should take a long time.
Чтобы подсвечиваться, а тут не... Где ты?
There's nothing in it.
Ладно, правда? Ну, я прям не знаю, не знаю. Прям недоумение. Опять наверх. И без понятия. Мы, наверное, тут остановимся. А если... Есть подозрение, что надо просто выйти. Я пишу. Из всего списка у меня осталось доктор Ричард Кунгам. Gather reports about Britain.
Sorry, Agent Smith, but I'm a little busy right now.
Та ні, тут немає ніякого ребуса, Юрєць, просто тут треба інтерактивно всі, з усіма говорити. Со всеми говорить нужно. Не, смотри, ты правильно понимаешь. Вот эти вот сейфы, это все, это Это не означает, что надо обязательно открывать. Это не влияет никак. Открывание. Тут главное другое. Тут цель, тут это расследование. Надо поговорить. Это вот. Ну, нет такого обязательного. Все должны скрыть сейф. Это дополнительно. Это если тебе получается открыть. Вот у меня пишет, я Q нажимаю, вот пишет. Геттер, получи информацию с доклада про примагема. Доктор Ричард Данхэм. А у меня список был почти 8 там. Я это все. Ого, вот смотри сколько. Круто. Таитив, гангрены, Ариан, Драту, Инблуд, Ториадор, Тремор, Тремор и Вентру. Смотри сколько их панов. Реально уже. Ты просто, по-моему, сохранялки нет. Ну а чё ж нам в ролике показали, что он нашел? А как же он его... Ну. Как он его... Где он его... Очень. Че это? Где выход, блин? Куда ж ты? Меня рубануло конкретно. Да, надо будет посмотреть.
Sorry, Smith, but I've got work to do.
Доктор Рич.
That's not a good sign.
Even this investigation. Вот, можно покинуть, видишь?
I've got what I need.
Уходишь, видишь?
Let's go back to the prince.
Я что мог-то, я узнал. Не обязательно, Юрец, это не... Ты делаешь то, что... Сейчас практически все. То, что они показывают на ОБТ разработчик, это не означает, что так будет в игре. В основной при релизе. То есть не всегда то, что разработчик показывает на ОБТ, допустим, соответствует тому, когда игра выходит в релиз. Игра в релиз вышла. Это не всегда так. Вот, и вот ачив это я уже сделал. Вот еще за двоих надо. Будем продолжать. Нет, так я все сделал правильно, Юрец. Его там и нету. Да. Тут, короче, каждому этому вампиру, каждому персонажу дается задание. Должен как можно больше узнать информации. Как можно больше ты вот эти вот разговоры, ты ходишь, ты уровень у нее растет. Вот смотри, вот сейчас я играю за эту телочку. Вот за эту. ММ ее. М. Так, что там? All specs vision rival interaction related memory. Процент. Получилось?
Vacation, huh? Denev's gonna take care of you. You're all gonna pay for what you've done.
Я эту миссию начал, но мы будем все равно заканчивать. И завтра я буду продолжать, потому я уже спать.
Nothing you'll remember.
Вот за эту за...
No, don't leave.
Короче, следующая миссия. Следующая миссия за эту ММ. И еще будет это Алиша. Алиша. Крест, что там? 3 часа у меня уже. У меня 3 часа ночи. Блин, где это? 3:15.
Shit. What the hell is going on?
Да вот за эту телочку.
Prison? What am I doing here? I have to get out of here.
Целерите. Будем уже завтра. Скоро у меня рассвет.
What happened to you, Josh?
Ныкаться.
What is this place? Everything is a blur. It's stuck.
Прикольно, мне нравится. Классно.
Oh, shit! I'm so hungry. Ugh, it's gross. But it'll have to do for now.
Пиццу ешь. Бутерброд с крыской. Крыска, извиняй. Крыска. Смотри, это у меня есть способность.
Well, now what?
Ни хрена себе. Видел? Телепортация. Это у этой чувишки есть. Круто. Это мем. Блин, она уже закругляется, блин.
Shit! What was that? What the hell? What is this place?
Это отель. Это как подсознание. Рец. Ай там до ночи. Ходи в гости в Вайбер там. Стримы. Завтра будем после обеда продолжать. Просто у нас там с тобой разница во времени. 2 часа. Час. Короче. Чаться за. Завтра, Катюш. Давай, пока.